Welcome back to another tutorial video. Today we will build abstract art. Before we begin with the video, I would like to show some examples. Let's get right into it.
And here we are. So what we need to do to get our maker pen out is we need to open our watch, go to backpack, and here we see our maker pen. You guys can press on use to directly get access to it, or favorite it to grab it out of your bag. So since we have a maker pen out, we can get directly started. To get access to the panel of the maker pen, look at it, and you see a bunch of options that are going to be helpful that we need in this video. So what we first off gonna do is turn snapping on off, turn this wall sign on, because this is gonna be hella helpful today. And this eye thing is so that you can see gadgets or make them turn invisible for you sight. They're still there, but they're invisible for you if you turn it off. So what we need to do is we need to use the create tool, then we need to open our palette. When we open our palette, we need to go to shapes, use the shape tube, use a material that you would like to use and a color that you would like to use. It does not matter which kind of color it is or material, but in this case I will go with wood grain and a matcha dark brown basically. Well, let's use burnt umber. So, since we have our material and color set up and our shape too, we will open up our maker pen settings. Or basically, yeah, maker pen settings. You will find these settings nearby to the Circus version 2 sign. You just need to click on it, turn position snap on 5, but at least it's not going to matter if you don't use grid, what we're not going to use in this video. Don't rotate while moving. Rotation snap could be useful in this, so I'm going to turn it onto 15 to get it more lightly smooth at the end, basically get a smooth result. Uniform shapes will be really important. At the next page, you will need to use tube size 25 centimeters, tube analog mode raw, connect nearby tubes, and smooth tubes is optional, but I would recommend having it on. Tube height ratio is up to you guys. If you like the 3D abstract art thicker or thinner, we will go with 50% in this video. Tube facet is also up to you guys, but if you want to create 3D abstract art, I would recommend going from 5 till 6, or in case if you want to have it really smooth, 10. But we will use 6 since 10 takes double the amount of ink. So all these other settings are not important in this video, so let's get right into it. What we need to do is we need to softly hold down our streak, or basically our trigger, then kind of press it down and go softer with it every time, so that we can connect a tube to another tube. It does not matter what kind of result you have at the end, because you can make abstract art with any kind of objects. Trust me, works on everything. After you did this step, we will go with a random shape. So what we will do is basically softly press down our stick, maybe press it down completely once. And after you did like line like this, does not need to be smooth like we see. I'm not doing it smooth either. You will need to make a random line basically. So what we do right now, after we have kind of like something like this, we will add up our tube on this side and go around. We will kind of press our stick down a little bit, like press it softer, maybe sometimes harder. And it does not matter how you position you like tube, everything will result to a beautiful art. I also made some basic pictures that you guys saw at the beginning, so that will be the end results kinda. In my case, the 3D abstract art will look like this. We have a shape. This is basically everything that we need for right now. What we need to do now is use the clone tool on your maker pen. So kindly look at your maker pen again, and here we see the clone tool. Kindly press on it and select your shape. After you did this, we will need to use mirror cloning. What is mirror cloning? Mirror cloning basically mirrors the object that we kind of built right now into the other side. Let me just show you guys where you can find it and where you can do it. Also, there's no mirror cloning on the middle, since this is like a pointless option. We will look at a side that we want to use. In my case, it's going to be this side, since it will look brighter. You can also use the other one, but we will do this right now. So, this is the mirror cloning sign basically. If I hold my trigger down right now, I can move the object while cloning it. That will help me to position it right. I will kind of bring it into here. And since we have these two shapes, we see that we're slowly getting to a result, what we want. You now have to use your select tool on your maker pen to select both of the shapes and mirror clone it to the other side. After you did this, you guys are almost at the end. You guys need to use the select tool again. Select both of these and then clone it into the middle by using the clone tool. There's basically a white plus sign. You need to press that till you hear that click sound, like this. Then use the rotate tool to rotate it. We don't want to like rotate it to get like an unsharp result. We will use a simple trick. It's basically going to the side that we want to rotate and pressing it once, like pressing the trigger once and releasing it afterwards. That will automatically rotate the object that we built 90 degrees. After we did this, we will see our first results. If you guys don't like this, you guys can also add up more shapes and more. I can show you guys an example right now by building another shape out of the shape that we built. Let's say I don't like what we built it. I can basically select both of these again, clone it to this side, maybe rotate it a little bit. Let's go like this and put it down maybe. In this case, we will get another result. Or I could delete these shapes here and restart from a point to get another result that will look more awesome afterwards. If you guys want to rotate it and move it at the same time, there's the maker pen option that you can turn on. It's don't rotate while moving. You need to turn that off. Well, basically you can turn it off if you would like to move it while basically moving the object and rotating it. To move objects like these, you need to hold down your trigger while having the move option on your maker pen. I will basically place it like this right now. There we have it. We will go with the same result, or basically options that we did, and we will select both of them again. Mirror clone it to the side with the clone tool. Then do the same thing to the opposite side of it to get nearly the same result that we had before. And then we will select everything. If you guys want to multi-select, you guys just need to hold down your trigger. That will basically create a zone that will select other things while you like go over them. Now we will use the clone tool. Clone this object in the middle till we hear the click sound. Then rotate it once. Same trick like before, press the trigger once. Okay, it did not clone, so let's do it again. Okay, now we have the sound. Now we're sure that it's copied in the middle. Sometimes it might lag out. That's absolutely fine. Then use the same tool that we did before with rotating it. So, like you guys see, we created an entire new structure by using that trick. If you're still not fine with your basic finished product, basically, you can select all of this, clone it in the middle, and rotate it 45 degrees. I will basically hold down the button for this, and ta-da! Here we go. this is how you guys create 3D abstract art. Let's get right into the next clip.
I am very thankful for helping out, and we will see us in future videos. I hope you guys have a great time, and bye bye.